everyone's looking for the young guy. They're looking for McVay. I think take a shot out Todd Bowles, get him a second shot at head coach, and see if he can do it.
I don't think they will. If they don't have Anthony Davis, I'm saying it right now. If Anthony Davis is out for the playoffs, they don't make it out of the first round.
It's crazy. And our kids will know how great Tom Brady is because he's going to be playing.
Yes, it is 15.0%.
That's what the Yankees brought Garrett Cole to do.
He was a 6th-round pick. This is a fairy tale story that's being written in front of our eyes.
People like to call them their JV team, and they just stole one of their better players.
They didn't struggle against the Padres. The Padres didn't really put up a fight in most of the games.
Jerry Jones, hope you're listening.
Hi, I'm Landon Bowe, and you're listening to Outsiders Opinions with Kevin and Austin.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to our NFL Opinions of the Week in Austin. I am surprised an announcement came this early. I know preseason is just about to start, but I'm not too surprised by it, as Kyler Murray is named the starting quarterback for the Minnesota Vikings.
Yeah, and because of that, the real question is what is next for J.J. McCarthy? I would say I'm not shocked at all that Kyler was named a starter, are you?
No, I'm not shocked at all.
Yeah,
Makes
that's
sense.
kind of how I feel about it. I think that's the right choice. Even though I know that Kyler still has some issues and problems regarding how his QB play has been the past couple of years. But I believe in him next season, especially. This is a team, because of how good their defense is and Kevin O'Connell, they want to contend for a playoff spot immediately. And Kyler gives you the best chance of doing that.
Yeah, and to look at Kyler's career, he had success with Cliff Kingsbury, but I would say Kevin O'Connell is the best offensive coach he's had. Kevin O'Connell has shown his ability to work with different quarterbacks and bring the best out of them. He did it with Kirk Cousins, did it with Sam Darnold, tried with J.J. McCarthy, but dealt with a lot. McCarthy dealt with some injuries, and now you get Kyler Murray, who has been in the NFL longer than McCarthy. Kyler Murray's played incredibly well at points in his career, so I'm not shocked by it. And they do want to be competitive, especially with how you have Brian Flores as your defense coordinator. He's always going to bring the best out of your defense, and then Justin Jefferson as well as your wide receiver. So you can't really take time to develop a quarterback that has dealt with injuries.
Yeah, that's completely true. McCarthy has been a quarterback that obviously was hurt initially, and that's why Sam Darnold ended up being their QB, and obviously he's gone and done greater things than when he was in Minnesota, but I think they expect to be in the playoffs this year. Do you? Like, as an organization, they expect it.
Yeah, especially with where they were with Sam Darnold. It was like, we're going to keep doing well, and then it was a bad year for him.
And Kirk Cousins before that when he was fully healthy.
Yeah. To me, the standard is they make the playoffs. And I don't want to say it's like a risky year, but Kevin O'Connell wants to be in the playoffs, and they expect Kevin O'Connell to bring them to the playoffs.
I don't think there's any pressure on Kevin O'Connell, though. He's done too much, in my opinion.
Yeah, I don't like see him getting fired or anything, but I could see you don't like Kevin O'Connell. He's like, I don't want to waste a year to get this quarterback to a level yet. And it's like, no, I'd rather just go with Kyler Murray.
Yeah, I still don't think there's pressure on the organization, but I don't think it's on Kevin O'Connell at all. What he's done already with the team that he's been given, or at least QBs that he's been given, has been nothing short of remarkable.
Well, yeah, he's been incredible. I think the only concern is getting that quarterback position right, because they drafted J.J. McCarthy, and it's hard to see coaches that draft a quarterback and it doesn't go well stay with that team. But Kevin O'Connell is in a unique position because he's able to bring guys in like Kyler Murray that can help the team immediately. So it's really, I'm interested in what they do with J.J. McCarthy next year. I think he's competing for the job again next year. This year is a learning year.
Yeah. I don't think they're going to trade J.J. McCarthy.
No, I don't see them doing it. I see them keeping J.J. McCarthy because Kyler Murray's on a one-year deal. So basically, it's the same thing that they had a few years ago, except this time JJ McCarthy's not injured, and that's what led to it's just no, they trust Kyler Murray better.
And I don't think this is if Kyler plays well. I don't know if his future is in Minnesota even. I feel like that he could get a bigger contract somewhere else.
Well, yeah, that's to where does Minnesota goes, do we want to pay Kyler Murray this much money? Or do we try it with JJ McCarthy? So, and another thing is Kyler Murray has dealt with injuries in his career. So JJ McCarthy could come in for him.
Yeah, that's true. I'm not assuming that they actually would want that, but that is, I think, a possibility.
Yes, I don't think they expect that, but I don't think they want to make too many changes to their quarterback room because they probably still believe in the future of JJ McCarthy, and they're going to see what he does in practice and how he learns the offense.
Yeah. JJ's got a long way to go though, because I do think the expectations from this fan base are really high because of what Darnold was able to do. And Darnold didn't have that much expectations around him, but he was obviously able to get them to a 14-3 record, and obviously we saw what he was able to do after he went to Minnesota. But I think the expectations for McCarthy are still high within the fan base.
Yes, and the expectations are just so high for Minnesota to get back to the playoffs. They're only 1 year removed from that 13-3 year when they were competing with the Detroit Lions in the playoffs. So to me, that's where you wonder. Well, I guess they weren't competing with the Lions in the playoffs, but that was that division where they were both 13-3. So the question for me is that they are focused. They're focused on getting to it, and you need a competent offense with that to work, especially with the weapons they have. So you want JJ McCarthy to do well.
Yeah. Just not this season.
Yeah, just not this season. So that's why you go with Kyler Murray. So I'm very interested to see what this Vikings team's looks like and performs because they're going to have high expectations just to me because of what Sam Darnold was able to do with that team.
Exactly.
So let us know your thoughts in the comments. We appreciate you listening to Outsiders Opinions.